Bienvenidos, welcome. I'm Nido Foodie, and today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to make the best mashed potatoes. Cue intro. So thanks for watching. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to make the best Idaho mashed potatoes you can. First, potatoes. We use russets, either Burbank russets or Nakota russet potatoes. Very seldom does anybody around here ever serve yellow mashed potatoes or the golds. Those are basically for the East Coast and the left coast. Number 2 is cut them as even as you can so they cook evenly. However, it's always better to have a few pieces overcooked than a few pieces undercooked. You don't want crunchy mashed potatoes. Number 3, and this is very important, make sure to drain all that starchy water out of the bottom. Some of the people, I've had a couple people be upset with me because my mashed potatoes were better than theirs and they were good cooks. And that was one of the reasons. They didn't get all the starchy water drained out of the bottom and it impacted all the potatoes. And another reason I'll get to. Number 4, do not use a food processor. It overworks potatoes and it's totally unnecessary. Just not needed. Don't use a ricer. That's way too much work as well. And again, ricers are for the East Coast and the left coast. Which brings us to number 5. Use a good potato masher. I've come to the conclusion that the optimum hole opening is minimum of 5/16 to a maximum of 3/8 of an inch and round. Because you're using a round pot. The square ones are hard to get because they're square peg and a round hole. So use a round one. These are vintage Flint potato mashers, which years ago I wore one of these out and I've been 4 or 5 years trying to find a replacement, and I finally got 2 of them on eBay, delivered, total for $14. And how do you wear out a potato masher? Right there on the side of the pan where you literally grind that off. And if I'd have known then, I would have welded it and kept it versus throwing it away and trying to find another one. This one's probably the most expensive one. It's called the Perfect Masher. Doesn't really feel good in the hand to use. If you're needing a slice of banana, 7 equal slices at one time, this is your tool. And plus all the nooks and crannies, it's kind of tough to wash. These are okay, but you're having to work extra to spin it around. You leave a lot of chunks in it. And this one's too small. Basically, if you have one of these, use one of these as a breakdown masher, and this is the final masher. So, anyway, those are my 5 tips on how to make great Idaho mashed potatoes. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.